You run a great call, then you follow up strong and you think the deal's moving forward, but then what happened? Most likely you get silence. No replies, no updates, complete and absolute silence. And let me tell you something, this happens every day in a seller's life. But let's face it, this is what I call your prospect is ghosting you. They don't want to know about you, they don't want to buy from you, they don't want to listen to you, and the most likely that they are thinking is that you are too intense, and that's why they don't trust you. But hey, you keep chasing, you keep doing your job, you keep sending those follow-ups, and deep down you start wondering, did I mess something up? So all those I didn't hear from you, or just checking in, or I wanted to follow up, so please stop. Stop sending those emails. Let me be straightforward with you. You're not crazy, but if you're still following up the same way every time, you're stuck in a loop, and I want you to show you how to break it up step by step. That's why in this video, I'm giving you the exact strategy I used to help Marta at Revolut bring back 2 clients worth more than $17,000 who ghosted her for months and months. So this is about how to get your deals back on track, how to get them feel secure to talk about what you have to offer, to reestablish a clear mutual action plan that you might have with them and make your pipeline healthier than ever. So let's get into it. There might be over 1 million reasons why your prospects are ghosting you, but let me tell you something. Silence doesn't always mean no. It often means different things for your prospect. Maybe they are overwhelmed about the situation, or they are unsure about what you are offering, or maybe you have just lost momentum during the sales cycle and the conversation that you were having with them. On top of that, if you're just sending emails like just checking in, then you are not helping them move forward. Exactly the opposite. You're just adding noise on top of the situation. And that's exactly what was happening to Marta. 2 prospects vanished right after promising calls and agreed on the next steps. Instead of chasing, we did something differently. We shift the approach. I shared with her 3 recovery ghosting client strategies that are designed specifically to bring clarity, control, and closure. And right now, what I want to show you and walk you through is how those strategies can be helpful for you to recover the clients that are ghosting you right now. Let's jump into strategy number 1, or how I call it, the assume the close framework. When you should be able to use it, super simple. Whenever you had solid momentum with the deal moved forward, you define a clear next step with your prospect, they were happy about it, you were happy about it, all the parts were involved, but suddenly radio silence. So let's check how the email should look like. As a subject line, you can say something like, hey, quick update, and then say, hi, first name, let me know if I should get the paperwork ready for you or if something else came up on your side. Either way, no pressure, just wanted to make sure that we are aligned best. Why this works? Super important. There are 3 main things why this email is so powerful. The first one, you're not begging, you're taking the initiative. No one likes someone that is begging for a sale. Treat it like a date. You need to make sure that they don't feel like you are a needy seller. The second point, you offer a clear, simple yes or no path that's easy to respond. And the third one, it shows confidence. It shows that you know your stuff, not someone that's desperate for the sale. What happened later on? Marta sent this after 4 weeks of chasing and silence. The reply came after 10 minutes and the deal was closed 3 days later. Let's jump into strategy number 2, or how I call it, the search for the no framework. This strategy was developed by one of the best negotiators out there, Christopher Boss, a former FBI hostage negotiator. In this case, you can use the search for the no message whenever you are still haven't heard back from your prospect and you need to force some clarity right now, either because you want to know if you're going to move this deal forward or you want to know if you're going to mark it as close lost. So let's check it out. Subject line, have you given up on the project? And the body, it looks something like, hi first name, I assume you abandoned the project since I haven't heard back, even though we had a clear action plan and next steps in place. If that's the case, no problem at all. If you're still planning to move forward or resume, just let me know. In the meantime, I will tell my team to stop working on our side. Cheers. Why this works really well and why is this so powerful? For 3 main reasons. The first one, no one wants to feel like they've quit something. No one wants to be treated as a quitter. And this is the main reason why this works. The second one, this forces a decision without creating any pressure on your side or their side. It touches some emotional aspect of the sale, how we say it. And the third one, it resets the tone. You are not chasing, you are just telling them that there are some boundaries that they cannot go over. So Marta sent this message to the second prospect that was ghosting her, and just within an hour, she got a reply saying something like, hey, no, we didn't abandon, we are just delayed, let's catch up next Monday so we can move it from there. But remember, the magic happens here because you're not searching for a yes. Instead, you're doing exactly the opposite. You are looking for the no. You want that no as an answer, and that's where exactly the magic happens. So again, we need to say thanks, Chris, for teaching us this magical moment as a framework that we can use in order to get those clients and prospects that are ghosting back to us. And lastly, the third strategy, as I call it, the value-based bump framework. You can use this one whenever you want to stay top of mind without asking anything specifically. So let's check it out. Subject line, one last thing. Then in the email, you can say something like, hey, first name, I saw this and thought of you. And then you can link an article, a short video, a case study, a success story, something that is tied to the challenge you discussed, and say, hey, even if you are not moving forward right now, I figured this might be helpful. Let me know if it did make sense to reconnect at any point. Best. Why this works really well? For three main reasons. The first one, you bring something useful. You're being different from any other 1,000 sellers that are out there, and that's what you need to build and to develop in order to build that trust and momentum with your prospect. The second thing, you show that you're still thinking about their success and not just your sale. Remember, it's always about them and it re-engages without pressure. And the third one, you're following up but not asking anything in return. And that's how you are adding value into the process. This is what we use with Marta to reinforce some relationships while moving the deal forward. So what happened later? Remember, we had 2 ghosting prospects that were silent for over a month, and we got them back into the pipeline and then we closed them down the road. Again, no begging, no discounting, no drama. Just clarity, good timing, and the right message within the right framework. And this mainly works because it shifts control back to the buyer without making you look desperate. You are not that needy seller. You create space for some decision, you eliminate every ambiguity that it's possible within the sales cycle, and you remind them that you are a professional, not a spammer, or even worse, a scammer. So when your follow-up respects the buyer's time but doesn't let the deal drift, this is when you win. If this gave you something useful, then take a second and act on it. Drop a comment and tell me which strategy you're trying first and which one did you like the most. Send this to someone on your team or some friend who needs to stop chasing silence and needs to get some ghosting clients back on pipeline. And lastly, hit the subscribe button and turn on the notifications so you don't miss the next playbook that we are launching. And if you're stuck with some prospects, just reach out to me on LinkedIn. I promise I will help you and give you my best. Remember, you can get all the frameworks and templates directly in the description of this video. And lastly, and most important, don't be another follow-up lost in the inbox. Be the one who knows how to turn silence into signed deals. See you in the next one.